Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Southside Chief. Y'all watching Waterwave TV. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Welcome, Southside Chief, to the Waterwave TV YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
For the people that might not know, you want to give them just a little background. Who is Southside Chief? Where are you from?
Shit, I'm from right here. Southside Chief, the Lake Street legend. We ain't on Lake Street. We about like 5 blocks off the lake, but shit, you know, we here.
Yep. What's the meaning behind the family foods? Why did we choose this location?
We had to choose this location because my nigga Baka, he didn't move, but the whole building that was over there, it turned into a Metro PCS. That's really my real stomping grounds right there. But this right here, it says birth niggas getting 25-cent candies and shit like here. I got my shirts and shit for sale. I don't know if y'all can see the black tee and the white tee, but y'all can get that Lake Street Legend merch right here. So this was the first store that I was able to sell my merch out of, so definitely a staple in the city for sure.
Yeah. Well, glad to have you on the show. Let's get right into the most recent news. Is the PnB Rock ripping off your shirt with the burning building. You want to explain kind of what happened with that?
Shit, what happened with that? I hit the nigga up about the shit, saying niggas need in. The nigga started capping, saying niggas is hoes, niggas is bitches, all that type of shit. I had to reach out to academics. He reached out to him. He told me that he told Ak that I'm pretty much delirious, all this, just pretty much lying and shit like that. Then like as far as the Breakfast Club, they reached out. Got to have like a 2-minute call with them about the situation, but then nothing ended up really happening with the situation. So I ended up going out there. I seen he was at Macca Stone's studio with Krishan. You know, because Krishan, he not from the South Side, but he's from like St. Paul or a suburb out there, something like that. So I was just looking confused about the whole situation. Like, why is he in the studio with niggas in Minnesota, especially when Krishan watching my story, seeing everything that's going on. So it's like, oh, these niggas is playing games. So then I end up flying out there to the studio and shit, trying to get the bread. Niggas ain't come out the studio. Niggas ain't fucking go on IG for 2 days till I left. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's to make of that. I contacted Ak back. He said he's gonna reach back to PnB, but until then, I'm just here and see what's going on with that situation.
Oh yeah. So the clothing company is kind of under a Lake Street Legend instead of Southside Chief. So what exactly is Lake Street Legend?
Lake Street Legend is a brand that you wear like with pride, especially like where we're from. Nobody's really saying, oh, I'm from Lake Street, oh, I'm from Minneapolis. A lot of people don't want to be proud of being where they're from. So this is something that I branded that really want to wave the flag for. Like, you really want to be proud of being from here. You don't have to be necessarily from Lake Street to be a Lake Street legend, but at the same time, it's kind of like how Nipsey had Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying? Something that he had built and brought up, branded for his hood. So like right now, that's really what I'm doing with Lake Street Legend. Something that if you're from Minnesota, you can be proud to wear it and say that it's a Minnesota brand for sure.
Yeah, so I've seen Lake Street Legend around a lot, and it's definitely been making a lot more buzz this year too.
Yeah, definitely.
And a lot of people have been fucking with you. Also, you have another company you're a part of, a run called WMG.
Yeah, We Make Great United.
Okay, what is that about?
That's really the main head brand of everything. Everything falls under that. So like, We Make Great United would be under that. Would be We Make Great Clothing, which would Lake Street Legend would come under for that. So then We Make Great Records. That's where all the music and entertainment stuff would be. Like, We Make Great Films. That's where the filming aspect of it. So it's just a big umbrella where I hold everything that I do for graphics, DJing, all different types of stuff.
Yep. From the profits that you made off of the clothing of the burning building, you threw an event. Yeah. How did that go? What was like the process behind doing all that, and how I mean, it seemed successful from the time I was there. How'd it go?
Definitely. The event was dope. We're trying to do another one right now. They doing the Black State Fair tomorrow, actually on Sunday the 23rd. I don't know when this is gonna be out, but it's on the 23rd, and it's in St. Paul. If y'all want to go get the merch for that. And then, like I said, with the event, that was dope. We're trying to do another one before the last week of August, probably next weekend. Try to do that, have some artists come out, perform for free. We're gonna be grilling out there, giving away food. Probably a couple raffle tickets, all different types of stuff, you know, just for the community.
Giving back.
Yeah.
Another thing you do besides all the clothing work and everything is you do a lot of camera work as well.
Yeah.
And I don't remember how long ago it was, but you shot a music video for Akon.
Yeah.
And when I seen that, I was like, yeah, this dude's like,
Yeah.
he's doing something right.
Shit.
Like, this is kind of when I was first hearing about you, I think, or like a little bit before that. Didn't know exactly what you did. Right. So how did you get connected with Akon?
I got connected with Akon through a producer from up here named Tri Bishop. He's probably the most talented producer, most slept on nigga up here. His tag is Malice from the Clips. So like even that alone just says like where he's at with it.
Dope. So the protests were obviously a heartfelt time and a lot of shit was going on. What was your takeaways on how Minneapolis or Minnesota handled it in general? Like how do you think it went down? What do you think we did right? And what do you think like it's about to come out of all this?
So far, I say we definitely did what we needed to do. Got all the points across. We're still waiting on a conviction, so that's still up in the air. But as far as them being in handcuffs and being prosecuted for what they've done, Minnesota we handled our business, for sure.
You're a man that obviously, like we've learned earlier in the interview, a lot of businesses, entrepreneur yourself. What's the definition of success in your mind? What defines being successful?
Success is accomplishing your goals, and that's on any level. So if I decide to go work out today, that was a success. If I actually went to go to the gym and work out, that's a success. Anything that you set out to do, even in the pursuit of doing it, that's a success. As long as you haven't quit, then you're successful in my eyes.
Got that. What do you personally want to be known for at the end of the day? What's your legacy you would like to leave?
I want to be known for thinking outside of the box and doing more than most. I always be known for doing, let me see how I could put it. Probably the best thing, just doing more than most. More than the average, above status quo, always never to be counted out, shit like that. Definitely.
Dope. You make music yourself. Also, the most recent one I believe is just the PnB Rock diss track, which was fire. I got that stuck in my head. I don't know. I just watched it a bunch of times. That shit just stuck in my head. But what's your thoughts overall on the Minnesota music scene as it stands today?
I'm about to drop a whole jewel right now. Fucking with the scene, it's cool. Like it's a lot of dope artists, all that, but what we need is investors. You know what I'm saying? Because this music shit ain't gonna go nowhere without anybody putting up some money to go somewhere or knowing the right people. Even knowing the right people, it's a couple label heads here that ain't whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just about all these artists getting in front of themselves into trying to get on World Star YouTube or trying to get on these playlists or trying to submit their shit into Billboard and stuff like that. So we got what it takes. It's just the money. The
talent's there.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good music. It's like I can listen to only Minnesota music all day, every day, and not be like, what am I listening to?
Right. Like I try to tell people, like the best song you heard isn't gonna be on the radio. It's gonna be off somebody's little phone or something like that. It's not gonna get 1 million plays. So it's not about the talent. It's not about nothing like that. It's just more about the funding, and that's what Minnesota needs. Once we can get a $50,000 budget behind an artist and actually not just on stupid shit like planned out, it could really work. It could really pop off.
You make YouTube content as well. I've seen you got some new stuff premiering coming up soon the next few days. You want to tell me a little bit about that? What's going to be?
Yeah, I'm back doing my daily vlog show. That's pretty much an inside life of what I do every day. I try to put as much shit as I can put on YouTube, but the like exclusive shit is on my website, LexTrueLegend.com, where I got like all my merch and music and videos, the Akon stuff, and then we want to bring back Lust and Hip Hop 2, like season 2. That was real dope with Steph and 3Bs, Mr. Organic, and that was real dope, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. Everybody like super busy, and then I'm trying to do my own show on top of that, so but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work it out.
Is there anyone along the way of your journey that you'd like to give thanks to?
The South Side. Because even with this PnB Rock shit, without Southside going hard for me, it wouldn't have got as far as it did. Thanks to Lake Street, thanks to shit, just Minneapolis in general. Definitely.
What do you? Where can they find yourself at? Where can they see Lake Street merch, all that? Where can they find all that?
Shit, you can go to LakeStreetLegend.com. That's the hub where you can get all the merch. You can pull up right here on 35th and Strip, Minnehaha. Y'all can go down 3 blocks to 38th and Minnehaha. Super USA. You can get the merch. You can go to Cuts 2 on Lake Street and not Cedar. It might be 17th, but right there at the barbershop Cuts 2, you can get you some Lake Street Legend merch. Make sure y'all get that. Minnesota mad, but it's Minnesota made at the same time. But other than that, LakeStreetLegend.com for sure. Yeah. Oh, my man pulled up at the right time. My God. Now we about to get the real exclusive. Oh yeah.
Next step in the store.
Yeah. Do the interview without you, man.
Oh, really?
Really? I'm like, come on, man, where you at? You trying to get on top of the roof, man? No.
Now that we in a convenience store, gotta ask, what if you walk in, what's your go-to candy, chip, and drink?
Damn.
If you got to. This place has options.
Yeah, they got hella options. Shit. Go-to drink. Damn. It really depends on how I'm feeling. And if I got the $5 budget or the $10 budget when I go to the store. If I'm on a $5 budget, probably gonna go Kiwi, Arizona with gotta get these Nutter Butters. Yeah. Good old, really a variety of Little Debbie's. Motherfucking oatmeal, cream pies, all that shit. I don't know. Bro just left us in the stove.
Holding it down.
Holding it down.
What bottle are you popping in the club if you choose to?
Bel Air.
Every time?
Every time.
What's flavor?
I ain't gonna lie, I like the Brut. Niggas say I'm nasty for that, but
I like that. What would you be doing if you weren't making music, doing clothing? Like if you just kind of went on the normal path, just normal, whatever. What do you think you'd be doing?
I don't know, cause shit, when I'm not doing music, I'm doing graphics. When I'm not doing graphics, I'm doing clothing. When I'm not doing clothing, I'm doing videos, shit. I don't know. So I'd probably still be doing this, just working on it.
What would you tell someone maybe junior, senior year of high school? They don't know what they want to do, but they got a lot of dream. They got a lot of talents, but they don't want to go to school. You know, what kind of motivation would you give them?
If you don't want to go to school, you don't have to work on your craft as much as you don't want to go to school. So like, if you got to be in school 7 hours a day, you need to be working on your craft 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day on the weekends. Like really 24/7, but if you're gonna put the energy into not wanting to be in school, you need to put that same energy into doing something productive.
Back to the video work. You've done video work for a lot of other people besides Akon that have come to learn. So what kind of other placements have you done and worked? Who have you worked with?
I did a week-long tour for T Grizzly when he first popped off. We started here. It was so backwards. We started here, then we went to Chicago, then we went to Wisconsin, then we went to like 4 different cities in Ohio. It was like a Midwest little run, and then we ended out the last city I think was like in Kentucky or something, Louisville or something like that.
Mm-hmm. What's one thing you've done so far along the process that made you take that next leap, or made you step outside the box to really take a risk and it paid off?
Equipment, definitely. I'd say definitely spending the bag on the right equipment that you need was always panned out. Always panned out, cause like even with Akon, like to get that whole scenario, like to get that into perspective, I was out there with Tri Bishop. He produced one of Akon's new singles called Benjamin. So we was there. We was just gonna be on the set, and then they called up and said, "Yo, we need another cameraman right now." And I was there, had some shit that was industry quality, ready, had all the equipment, mics, cameras, flash, whatever they needed, I was ready. And that's because I spent the bread to already have it versus me going out there with something that I could have had for $500 just working my way. So like, definitely that investment in yourself is always gonna pan out. You follow me everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon Music, Google Play, Southside Chief, everything. Gmail, Southside Chief, everything. Thanks for watching. Y'all just watched the Lake Street Legend Southside Chief interview. We here at Waterwave TV. We right inside the stove, man. Family Foods, y'all know we had Zone 3. Bow.